Hello and welcome to Meaningful Mondays with me, Rashmi Shetty, a space where I share my life lessons. And on the eve of International Women's Day, a movie I caught last week, and the life lessons from there is what I'm going to share. Gangubai Kathiawadi, a movie that's making waves all over, especially on social media, for the amazing acting of the entire star cast. A huge fan of Sanjay Leela Bansali, I always love watching his movies on big screen because he's an artist for me. He plays with his canvas and colors, music, and actors. The storyteller in him just comes out so powerfully. There are so many moments in this movie too where dialogues do not happen, but the story moves forward and the narrative is smooth. There are so many moments where the actors just speak with their eyes and we get exactly what they want to convey. He doesn't disappoint as the master craftsman, and the actors definitely live up to the expectations. And I was just wondering, loosely based on one chapter from The Mafia Queens of Mumbai by Hussein Zaidi, even if one fourth of the story was true, because as a creator, you can have the creative license to play with a work. But even if one fourth of the broader framework is true, then this is one story that many women can learn from. As I was walking out of the theater, there were three life lessons that emerged for me. I enjoyed every minute and soaked every second of the film. And the three top life lessons that emerged for me are first, take charge. Coming from a very secure space of being a barrister's daughter, sheltered home, respect in society, she was pushed by destiny into a space where women are not even counted. There, it was how she took charge of who she is that started making a difference. She lived her life and took her decisions in such a way that everyone around her naturally started getting themselves attracted towards her as the magnet when it came to leadership choices. When any major decision had to be taken, she was the natural person that people came up to. So the way she took charge was fantastic. One of the most evocative scenes for me personally in that process was that letter writing, where every girl who contributed to the letter was going through similar emotions. Beautifully captured, but the leader was definitely falling in place. It became very clear, and there's a moment in the film when she becomes the leader, she becomes the natural choice, and from then on, not only the movie, not only the story, but even the body language of the actor starts changing. Taking charge of our lives is something which is very important. Situations can make us victims, but making sure you change the complete game, and that game changer moment is what we need to really go into, delve deeper to find out. The moment you take charge, life salutes you. Second, acceptance. The amazing speech at Azad Maidan, every word thought of and written very powerfully. The speech was stirring, but what I loved about it was the absence of both guilt and shame. In fact, it was a space of pride that she came from when she spoke whatever she did about where she's coming from and what her ask is. Acceptance shifts the entire persona of a human being the moment you understand where you are and who you are. And the third most important space that I loved, which was literally and metaphorically done in the film, was playing the cards. Life deals us with cards. We never know what it is till we open it out. But what would we do once we know what our cards are is what the movie shows us. Beautiful. Yes, for many of us, they may seem like very selfish moves that she did, but it was the better good that she saw of the community and the next generation coming from there that she took those decisions. Sometimes killing her own emotions, but looking at the bigger picture. Never allowing her heart to take over where her head needed to make that decision. And that, for me as a leader, was a powerful move. These were three of my life lessons that I took: taking charge of your life, complete acceptance of who you are, and playing well with the cards that you're dealt with. What have your takeaways been? And if you haven't watched the movie, a definite must watch. Even if you're not going to go to the theaters, it's going to come to Netflix soon, so you can catch it there, but watch it. It's worth your time. Wishing all the women and you a happy Women's Day. Stay blessed and have a beautiful week ahead.